Hi Cancer, my lunar brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, or should I say hour? Let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store. And this week you get the King of Swords in your actions and your path ahead. So whenever you see the King of Swords, yes, this can be an air sign male, could be an Aquarius, a Gemini or a Libra very often. However, the King of Swords isn't just about legal matters and paperwork and stuff. It's also about your intellect and your intelligence. And this week, Cancer, you could be looking at what you're learning. You could be looking at gaining some sort of new skill. Maybe you're thinking about improving your lot when it comes to your work, when it comes to what you can do. The feeling that I get from it is it's kind of like you're saying, you know what is it that I need to gather? What is it that I need to gain now in order to go to the next step, in order to reach the next part of where it is that I see myself, in order to reach the king spot? What is it that I need to do? This is about you asking yourself, I think you got a very similar message to this last week, actually, like where are the gaps in your knowledge? Well, this week it looks like you're actually doing something about those gaps. This is about you filling them. It's about you doing the work. So making the application, signing up to the course, starting something, this is about you going for it and really doing it in a really dynamic way. Whatever it is that you're applying for, the King of Swords very often says that you have all of the qualifications that you need. Very often it can see somebody that is overqualified for the position. So consider that. Whatever it is that you're going for now, whatever it is that you're chasing after, ask yourself about this. Seriously, ask yourself about the longevity of what it is that you're going to tie yourself to. How long do you really see yourself being able to do this? I don't feel like it's there's anything negative to it at all. I'm just saying, in terms of the long run, really ask yourself, how invested in it. For a lot of you, this could be about you looking at your computer, your IT, or internet-based skills, and really considering, do I have what I need to take this to the next level? Your communications with the world at large, you have the Lovers card. So this sees you all about love, all about the connection, all about the, this week you really are having those conversations about what it means to commit to something, about what it means. So your King of Swords, very likely to be a Gemini. The reason I say that, because the Lovers card rules the sign of Gemini, or Gemini rules the Lovers card. When you see these two in close proximity, that could very well be a Gemini. Usually a Gemini man, but could be a Gemini person. It doesn't have to be a man. Communications looks good this week, right? Very warm, very open, possibly even gushy. You could be, really sort of feeling that sort of sensual energy. You could be feeling this connective energy. And it's kind of like, for a lot of you, when it comes to work, when it comes to whatever it is that you're trying to align with, the people that you need, the support that you need is absolutely there. You've got all the backing that you could ask for. And I mean, come on, right? With the Lovers card, this kind of suggests that you have that almost like gift of the gab. You know what to say to switch somebody on. You know what to say to get somebody on your side. Maybe this is about you utilizing your intuitive abilities and capabilities to your best advantage. Why not? It's, so the other thing with this as well, it does look like a lot of you are talking about a relationship, like an actual, you and me partnership relationship. Maybe some of you are deciding that you're ready to do that commitment and take things to the next level. This could see you really looking at that in a big way. For your money and materials, you've got the 8 of Wands. Whatever you've applied for, maybe for some of you, you've applied for this because it's about more money. I do see a lot of you applying for some sort of funding, some sort of a loan. This is about you having to reach out at a distance in order to find out whether you're going to get the kind of support that you need. Maybe you're filling out a bank loan application. Maybe you're filling out some sort of financing agreement. It's definitely there. And with these cards, it looks like it's absolutely blessed. I don't see any hindrances to this at all. Just with the King of Swords and the Lovers card, I will say this to you. Consider that whatever it is that you are doing, we do have a Mercury retrograde that happens at the sort of end point of next week. But as we're in this week, Mercury is already in shadow. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you check the fine print. Make sure that you, get a second opinion if you need to. If you want to get your retrograde survival kit for £10 off, you can do so in the link in the description box below. With that said, your money and materials looks good. It looks like you're getting the news or the information that you need, and it looks like whatever you're applying for, it gets accepted or approved. So that's really good news. Your love and relations, you got the Knight of Cups right next to the Lovers card, right with that King of Swords. There is definitely, for those of you that are single, this looks like a great week for love. I mean, and it could be that somebody's reaching out over the airwaves. It does look like this is possibly going to be emails, text messages, social media, dating websites for sure. Why do I say that? Because the King of Swords on his own, separating the love card Gemini connection, actually rules the sign of Aquarius. I know there's some people out there that are like, no, the King of Swords is Gemini. No, he's not in the way that I read. The King of Swords is always Aquarius, which suggests, Knight of Cups, this could be somebody that you're meeting online, somebody that you're meeting, on one of those dating websites or apps, possibly Grindr. When I say things like that, people look really like, "Oh, Raph." It's like, come on, I'm just a guy, all right? I'm partnered, by the way, so I'm not. Look, my cheeks are going red now. I'm partnered. I'm very, very faithful and monogamous. So, that being said, for those of you that are partnered, it looks like there is an opportunity for you and the partner to either travel together or do something together. It could be a hobby, it could be something that you've both wanted to do and talked about doing before, but this is the week where you initiate it. This is the week where you're saying, yeah, you know what, we wanted to do this, let's go for it. And it actually serves to enhance the relationship and possibly even make for some really fun and exciting sort of times. So your key to the week is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a great week for you. It's just going to be one of those weeks where everything is like silk. It just seems to flow. You may very well hear, because what I'm hearing in my mind is, oh, you just got in just in time. This could be that week for you, Cancer, where whatever you apply for, wherever you go to, wherever you show up, maybe you hear of like, oh, come in today and we'll give you a free da-da-da-da. And they say to you, oh, you know what, you've just come in at the right time because it's the last one we've got. Or you just got your application in at the right time because we're discontinuing this product line, whatever. This is going to be a week where you literally just get in and it's like you're the last one to get whatever the prize, benefit, etc. may well be. But it looks like a nice week for you guys in general, and it has that sort of very loving, easy sort of vibration about it. When it comes to family and stuff, it looks like a younger or an older young child or a teenager could be wanting to learn about some stuff this week, and it might be stuff that you haven't necessarily talked about with them. So for those of you that have children, expect to have some of the talks that maybe you thought, oh, I want to shelve that for later in life. As it so happens, maybe you don't necessarily have as much time as you would have liked, but it's smooth sailing regardless. All right, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care. I'll see you soon.